All right, we got to highlight Seth Williams as he gets ready for the 2021 NFL Draft, and none better to do it than former Auburn linebacker Deshaun Davis. Also, doing big things with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. I think I got it right. Sometimes it's hard rolling off the tongue, but doing some big things, but always back at Auburn, always checking in on the guys, making sure they're going to work, doing what they need to do. And of course, Deshaun, we always appreciate your insight. So Seth Williams, junior wide receiver at Auburn, 6'2", 225 pounds, truly an all-around athlete. Break it all down for me. What makes Seth Williams such a tremendous athlete and such a good prospect for the next level?
Hey, this is probably my favorite guy in this draft class. And I say that because I know Seth's story. I know his journey. I know the work that he put in. And just to see the way that it transferred over to the football field and him being that big-time receiver on third downs, people knowing the ball is going to him and they still can't do anything about it because he's just that good and he's just worked so hard to be in that position. Like his story and his journey is what I'm most excited for people to really find out. It's not my job to tell it. I'm gonna let him tell it, but when he finally reveal it, a lot of people are gonna fall in love with that kid because of what he handled himself.
I love that. It's always good to hear great stories like that. Very uplifting. It's why we do what we do. It's why we cover sports. It's why we love to highlight you guys as players, as athletes, but most importantly as people, all around wonderful guys. And obviously seeing you guys go to the next level is so awesome. And of course, Deshaun, we've always loved following your career. Excited for Seth, excited to see what he can do at the next level. So it's interesting. This is a guy that grew up the road from Tuscaloosa, decided to go to Auburn. Hey, you're an Alabama guy. You're from the state of Alabama. You chose Auburn, and his contributions have obviously paid dividends. When you think about, obviously, his story, his skill set, everything that he has done, why do you think that he can have success at the next level?
I think Seth gets it. You know, it's sometimes when you say that, it's a broad statement, and if you don't understand it, you don't understand it. But it's kind of like what you say. If you know it, you know. But he's just a guy that just knows how to be professional. He knows how to handle his business, and when he's locked in on his craft, he's locked in on his craft. On the football field, you know, he's not going to be a guy who's gonna run by DBs consistently. He's more of a big body receiver, but I think he ran a 4.5 at the pro day. So he showed that he does have some speed and he can pull away from defenders, but he's a sure-handed receiver, going to be a big third down possession type guy. Can make some defenders look small on the edge, as you've seen him do plenty of time in his college career. But like I said, he's a true professional athlete. I mean, that's the only way I know how to put it. He just understands the game.
Yeah, so you obviously talk about the size, the physicality, something that bodes well. You're not going to necessarily see the speed, but man, I'll tell you what, those contested catches always rolling in his favor. He goes up, he gets the ball. And, again, he's not going to blow you away with his speed, but he certainly makes up for it in other areas. When you look at his size and the type of receiver he is, what kind of system do you think he fits into, and how does that translate at the next level? I know we talk about the SEC being basically the NFL is like one step down, right?
Yeah.
So, when you think about the potential for his career, where do you see him fitting in most?
I think Seth can do well in either a pro style or a flex spread system. And I say that when you look at his game, he's more of a pro style receiver to me. But I say he can fit in the flex system because he just left Auburn, and that's what we do at Auburn. The speed, no huddle, RPO type of game. One-on-one matchup, giving the guy a chance to win those jump balls. He's shown the ability to do that. So I think he's versatile in being able to play in any one of those systems.
And you teased us a little bit on his personal story. You know him pretty well. What can you tell us about, Seth Williams, the person, and obviously what he's been able to accomplish on the field, but obviously whatever what he's also been able to accomplish off the field, and what's going to make him such a tremendous, not only athlete, but person and leader on the football field when he does get to the next level?
Man, Seth's just a good dude. You know, he's just one of those guys that if you find someone that dislikes him, you kind of think it's something wrong with that person. Otherwise, he's a really good dude, man. A great friend, a good teammate, man. He's a leader. He leads by example, and he has that energy enough to, like I say, change the game when he makes one of those big catches and he gets up and he's growling at the crowd or something like that, and he feeds into the guys around him. You know, when you watch that guy play, especially like I say, when you know his story, when you watch that guy play, man, you can tell like it's different for him. You know, he's playing the game for a different reason, and it actually means something to him. And if I have a guy like that on my team, that's going to make me want to play. So if you get 10 Seth Williams on your offense, something special is going to happen. That's definitely a guy that you want to draft.
Download the Milo's mobile app today and receive a free cheeseburger after your first purchase.